Welcome back to Total Warhammer 3 and part 48 of our Throt the Unclean Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we managed to catch Azazel in yet another trap, so it is time to harvest his defeat trait. I have the boys set up. We've got Skaven Slaves up front, ready to take some friendly fire if necessary, and the same going on the other side. I'm going to need to move these spears forward a little bit there. And let's get it going. We'll immediately go ahead and kick in the ballistics calibration and see if we can't launch a missile at one of the Chaos Warriors, or the Marauders. We'll have you swing on it a little bit closer and drop down the Brass Orb on those Chaos Warriors as well. We've got a wonderful Warp Gale we can use to stop pretty much any of these forces here that we want to, cold. Get a little bit closer, and then we'll grab a Warp Gale and slow down both Azazel and those Doom Knights to a standstill. Turn around and get on in there. We'll drop down a Flimsing Ruin to help rip these units to shreds a little bit faster. Look at all that damage. Yeah, our Lord's under fire, but so are they. Azazel and the Doom Knights are unable to move. Lightning shots crashing into him as well, since he can't get away from them. Only bad thing that's going on here is these Knights of the Brazen Throne are going to run right over the port fire throwers if we're not careful. Looks like most of their army is trying to leave instead of sticking in to fight. Demolition Knights are destroying that unit of miniguns there. And turn to help. Could be no problem. Let's rotate these miniguns as well, so they're actually able to get good firing arcs. Several of these other enemies are going to turn and leave, looks like. Interesting. I haven't really seen them try to escape like that. Usually when the battle is met, they just kick in and fight. Azazel's still alive. I need someone to go ahead and finish him off. Should have given more precise targeting instructions, would have probably worked out a little bit. Oh, now they decide to fight. The only ones that ran off were the Summoners of Rage. I'm keen on you just staying here. Azazel is finally dead. We can drop down the Death Frenzy on our Dwarf Thing Menace. Allow those miniguns to do their thing. We'll have the Dwarf Thing Menace kind of move through. What else's rotates here actually useful? Running over the Poison Hounds in the back there. Signaling Slaughtercade, one of them was left. That is a victory. Took a couple more casualties than I would have wanted there, but overall, slaughtered a whole heap of Regiment Around units. Decisive victory indeed. Not much damage on any of the units, save for these Warpfire Throwers, and they're there for the dying. We did manage to bring down Azazel. I'm not sure if Ramid has already killed him. I think this is when we learned how the sheer power of the Warp Gale Frenzy, or the Howling Warp Gale. We will go ahead and enslave this group because we need the food. And I'm probably going to do the same here to Akarak the Crow. We are going to continue to move towards. I think we're going to kill... Who do we want to engage first? I'd rather these guys be coming in as reinforcements, especially reinforcements with Iron Vigor. So let's go ahead and charge in on Dimahar. He may be able to run away. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, because we ambush him. Perfect. Well, we will go ahead and give this one auto-resolve. Please don't be mean. Lost 135, a lot of damage going to the Skaven Slaves. That is perfectly fine. Again, we will enslave this group.
Slaves for the meat grinder.
Plenty of food coming on up. Gain Headsman, dropping control and leadership. And then we can charge on in on Akarak the Crow here and also give this one auto-resolve, question mark? We're keen on losing Skaven Slave Spears and some Ogres. You know what? I'm not. Let's get them. Alright, how do we take this group apart? They have a lot of trolls in the back, so I think that's where we're going to focus most of our forces. We're going to stay back over here. If they choose to run, so be it. I don't think they're going to, though. Oh, I take it back. We kind of set up in this gully here. and blast away at them as they run in. Let's go ahead and sit miniguns up. Set them up right here, and then we'll control down twice. We're a little bit closer together. We'll do something a little different. We'll have the miniguns over here, stopping anyone from fleeing. And then all of these Skaven slave slings, we will do 2 groups. This one here, control down, we'll grab them and split them up just a smidge. These guys in front of them. We'll do the artillery teams in the... Back here doesn't have the best firing arc, sadly. So this one I'm going to move over behind our other artillery team, or the miniguns. And the Warp Lightning Cannon can be up here. They are going to be split up, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I'm going to keep you over here with the catapult and the minigun teams.
Rattling gun. Ready, ready.
Want these guys a little ways apart and rotated. We will have our Lord just charge in on theirs and light him up. Flamethrower, the weakened ones I want closer to the Skaven slaves to help out. Put you, Warp Grinder, off to the side, and then we'll have the flamethrowers right in front. Hopefully they're not obstructed. That is mostly level. So all of the weapon teams together. In guard mode. Skaven slaves together in guard mode. We'll grab the spears. Shove them up front. Prepare to get troll stomped. We'll put the speedy units off to the side here. Lord up front to be a distraction, and then ogres as the last light on defense. Cat just fall out of the window. Hopefully that didn't get picked up. All right, we have fell out of the window inside the house. I feel the need to clarify. She is perfectly fine. That'll begin. Let's grab all of these speedy units together, and then Lord Hero, and start. Should not have wasted the time with that one. Miniguns are going already. Make sure you're a little ways away. Brass Orb is awesome. We will have the catapults. Your target should just be any of these middle groups. You guys be moving up. Ooh, there's a lot of javelins. That hurt. Looks like their Lord is just going to retreat. If you can chase him down, you go help. You should lower melee defense or armor. One of the two. He's being caught up in a lot of units. Let's drop down the Flimsing Ruin in the middle here. Taking all of that juicy javelin fire. There we go. Let's summon in some clan rats in the middle there as well. Take a look. Make sure we're not getting jumped by a Lord. Now they're retreating fully. Works for me. Maybe when they are in, they know they're going to lose, they try to run. They only stick and fight if they think there's a chance. Definitely not a chance here. Lord's bogged down. Let's pull him out for a moment. We can drop the Death Frenzy on our Wheels of Doom. Yep, miniguns are now pretty much out of line of sight, so let's move them forward. You guys back. Blasted on this group. We need everyone that's in combat with those trolls just to rotate away. Do some extra damage to these ones. And then artillery teams both can start blasting on that group of Chaos Warriors. Get another Brass Orb in on this group. We're not even getting to use anything at all. Move those guys up. Miniguns, can you start firing on these warriors yet? Not quite yet. Charge in there. The crossfire. Okay, the rats, those miniguns are a little bit too close together. We're going to shoot our own units. Alright, let's Chaos Warriors flee. Who else? Dwarf Flayers have been caught up in combat a little bit too long. See if we can save them. maybe too late. You can try to drop down a Cleansing Ruin. It's a heavy question mark. Moving forward just keeps the ground held. Miniguns start focusing in on new units. That works for me. Trolls are weak to miniguns. Alright, that group is shattered. I think we're about to get the mass rout. Victory again goes to our Warlock Engineer. Actually, no reason to stick it in fight here. We're just going to enslave this group and move on. A decisive victory. 2 rats fell. That's what I thought. Not a single unit destroyed. We will enslave this group again. Take up to 43 next turn. And then, with all of that fighting, we have probably run out of movement. We will quickly encamp and attack the Writhing Fortress the next turn. However, that has worked out to eliminate most of the enemy forces in the area. And I can have Tretch go ahead and jump into... Your way allows him to move a little bit further without having to get in trouble. So we'll warp on over and he'll have him crush the Bleeding Spire as Throt deals with the Writhing Fortress.
Channel fight chaos.
Perfect, perfect. We'll go ahead and give you then the Mentor. And what else is the question? We've got the weapons teams. We've got a little bit of Skaven slaves to act as decoys. That's kind of how this army is working. So if we go for the one that increases the Skaven slaves' leadership and missile resistance, that'll actually work out for us. We've got our little bit more tanky meat shields. Skullbake. Might as well. Do you have anything else you could go for passive-wise? There is no. Go ahead and get another invasion, and then I think a Howling Warp Gale or another Cleansing Ruin. We don't usually cast spells with Skullbake just because it costs so much. For most of the good ones we want, at least. I think we'll go for another Cleansing Ruin. Probably not to be used, though. Orm, you are not in anyone's army at the moment, but we can use you as an arms dealer. Up to 9,000 gold, as expected. And next, we're going to go ahead and move on Archaon. First, put it in the walls there, perfect. Then let's go ahead and get in a Arcane Generator. Port of Secrets needs to be a Nest Layer, as it should be safe once we bring down Archaon. Says it like it's a done deal. Fighting Archaon is always deadly. Let's jump over to our provinces real quick, see if we can build anything I want to. Happily, we'll chuck in some Warp Lightning Capacitors at Nordland, get our food capacity going on up. Clan Barracks over in the Oblast, not necessary. Do the battle then. If this one gives it to us with the auto-resolve, I won't lie, I'm gonna take that cheese. Fighting Archaon makes me sad. Ooh, a valiant defeat. Okay, so what does he have really that's that scary? The Severed Claw move slow. Chaos Chariots of Corn are easily bogged down. These guys are deadly. Nothing he has here is all that much. I mean, Archaon himself is a nightmare, but we can kind of bog him down in the Natty Boobos and our Assassin. We may be able to bring him down. Let's keep the Menace below it too. Don't want to sacrifice any of our food as is. We've already got a leadership penalty going out across all of our armies, so we're down at like 3 leadership. Plus, check the terrain real quick. We can get a quick idea. Our ambush actually went off. That is perfect. That makes things so much better. Let's get them. Here we are once again on the blasted Chaos Waste. Absolute ton of foot soldiers here, but we have the advantage. We will do deploy a little bit further down range than I would normally. We'll set up here so that the artillery team can kind of shoot over the top of Archaon into his lads.
What orders?
Ooh. I'll go ahead and throw in the gutter runner slings.
Slingers!
We will put 2 of the units forward a little bit because Archaon will be able to drop magic all over them.
What orders?
Any buboes, put up. Not the smartest idea to keep them isolated, but they do need to be kind of where they can actually shoot Archaon unobstructed. So maybe I will put them over there. They look fairly unobstructed. You just got to be somewhere slightly hidden. If they're too close to the enemy, they'll spread out and see them. That would be their death. Go back to about there, the other side of the lava.
Clans to me.
You guys will be rolling together from over here. Put the assassins all as one group. You have more beasties than him, so if we hit Archaon with the Hell Pit and the Mutant and the Brute Horror all at the same time, we may be able to do some serious damage. Wolf Rats up here. All of the ogres. Ready to move in.
So. Yes.
And our poor unfortunate front line.
Spears.
Over there. Brood Horror and the Abomination. All of the big beasties together, small beasties, front line. And actually I'm going to keep the Lord and Hero together.
See all over. What?
That'll do. Let's get these guys in guard mode, and you are all ready. Nothing left, but oh, hang on now. It could have got real bad. Bring you over here, and then we'll keep everyone kind of close by as a power team. That'll do.
Snicked the apprentice.
Let's do it. Have the artillery blasting away at these guys right in front. Natties definitely shoot down Archaon. Try to dodge that at Grable. You guys go jump Archaon. We will hit Archaon with that flashbang. He's going nowhere. Drop standard die. Get him. We'll do an overcast play here, so anyone who wants to get engaged with that is going to have a really bad day. Wolf Rats come maul those horsemen. You actually switch targets to one of those Chimera. Magic going down on units they can't even see. Not funny. Or maybe they can. I should have moved them. Standing still was fairly dumb. How's everyone doing fighting Archaon? Go ahead and... oh, I forgot my assassin. That's bad. Let's drop the Overcast Wither. The assassin in behind. You switch targets then. Give Archaon the debuff. Drop our bound Scorch there. We get a lot of damage on some of these units. Pull them on out. Hell Pit Abomination is kind of our centerpiece. So it remains. Give the doggos a way out. Go chase off these other hounds, please. You keep firing on Archaon. Well, actually, it's going to be hard to hit him. Oh, we're going to lose the ogre. He fought well, but he's going to go down. Pull on away from them. Let's give everyone here poison attacks, because why not? Target the flame strike. Got my ogres. Bring them on over as well. Bring the Ashen slings around to actually lend those slings into battle.
Die! Good. Yes.
Use. How many enemy are in there? That's quite a few. We'll drop a plague down. Our dogs. Oh, those are going nowhere. Chase off any units that are kind of hanging by. Another flashbang on the Everchosen.
New victim.
Death Squad are getting whooped on. We need to pull it away for a moment. More molten metal shards hitting the ground. Where can we drop down these clan rats? Nowhere really to start right now. Get you guys a snack. Doing some really good damage. Let's go ahead and switch to the Chariots of Chaos. Swords of Chaos there. Mutant Rat Ogre needs to kind of stay nearby and not get killed off if he's able there. You go ahead and switch your targets to the Swords of Chaos as well. Move in and get that armor piercing on somebody. We'll have the assassin and him already fighting them. Unholy Clamor, and we'll blast some Scourge through. Now we're making it happen. Oh no! They got jumped. Luckily these are just Marauders, so as soon as the clan rats summon in, we can deal with that no problem. But should have been paying attention a bit better. Clan rats running. Tends to be what they do. Archaon is now broken. He absorbed one too many eyeballs full of flashbang. Don't worry about it. It's the best of us. Make sure that Severed Claw doesn't come back, and we'll make sure you come over and regenerate. Alright, the only reason we haven't called the win yet is because of the last few Chaos Spawn, but I'm going to call that one there. I will catch you all in a moment. Put him over. How many times we're going to have to keep teaching him this lesson? We lost 334 to their 796. Archaon actually did not fall, so we may have to fight him again in another battle. For them, and actually since we're going to have to deal with Archaon again, we may replenish up. We are back into normal food supplies. And Archaon has moved towards Norman. Can't have it. We are definitely going to lose these mutant Rat Ogre and most likely these Rat Ogres as well, but I'll take the auto resolve regardless. Unless it's real bad. And just the mutant. He was going to go regardless. See you later, sir. We'll go ahead and enslave once more. Up to 85 positive for the food. We'll get back on into the surplus. You were unable to get home. We'll have to take a bit more attrition. I consider that fine. Pass out some skills since he's the second lord, I believe, to hit rank 50. Well done, Kevin. Now, what do we do with your skills? You've got those mutagenic elixirs, and your gutter-wise, we could give your very... Now, those guys are not enough of them to be worth it. I would just give him a bit more damage. Woundmaker really doesn't give him that much, though. Then we may just go for Mentor. Pass his skills out, any experience he's gaining from here on out to others. For Sniven the Assassin. You've got no more skill points. We've got Tunist, I guess. It's not the best, but it's something. Like defeating the Everchosen for like the third or fourth time there. Kevin the Everslayer. We'll swing on over to the Tower of Crack, put in the Den of Secrets. Now that we can actually start getting some Death Runners in on armies properly. Which will help out Snickage quite a bit there. He is not really rolling with an optimal team.
Master Assassin.
For you, I've been debating on declaring war on the trees and just going ahead and rooting them out. Pun intended. No, that's wrong. Well, misclicks exist. We were going to do that, but we still have the opportunity. He has a whole bunch of just Glade Guard, which are pretty deadly.
Master Assassin.
I have wolves that can actually hunt down those Glade Guard, though, or Glade Guard. Yep, let's declare war on the trees. Under Empire needs the wood. Actually, can we get involved via diplomacy? Grom. Like we have all sorts of deals with Grom. Where's the big chunky gobbo at? There you are.
Doug, you need something from the great Ratty.
We sure do. I almost declared war. We need to join your war against one of these green factions. I think it's our Wiglian. We'll find out if it's not the hard way. You can, oh, a defensive alliance sounds nice. Get some orcs in this team. Balance that offer out with some gold, and sounds like a deal. Grab some more coordination. Can we put in an outpost anywhere? Oh, we sure can. Massive Orc Hall it is. We will get all sorts of cool units. Stone Trolls. I really want some Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers. Are they good? Nay, but it'll be awesome. We will go on over to Sylvania. I thought we had an option. Coordination target I don't care about. Missions for you, defeat Gelt. Sold. Broken Axe, do you want me to do anything? No. That works for me, though. We've made new friends, and we're at war. Time to claim the trees down. Sneaky, sneaky indeed. We haven't actually gotten to fight many Wood Elves this campaign, so let's get to it. We are in normal food supplies, so we'll waste no minutes below. Maybe to our chagrin later on. We'll see. Take a look at our terrain just real quick. We are in either the Under Empire or in the World Routes, I believe is what they call them. Either way, let's root them out. An interesting bit of deployment we have going on here. They're going to show up in a minute 55, and this is in the World Routes, or the Wild Routes. We will probably set up right best one to deal with this. We can throw the... There's just a bunch of Glade Guard coming in, so we could honestly leave the Wolf Rats. Keep two of you up front to act as scouts, and then the other two. We can keep the Wolf Rats and the Rat Ogres back here and just destroy the army once it shows up. Alternatively, you can do the same with these Plague Monks and have the Rat Ogres hit the other team, since the Rat Ogres are a bit quicker. Probably do that. Plague Monks, get ready to slice up some Glade Guard. They don't want that far away. They want to be ready to go as soon as the battle kicks in. Close them in there. We'll have the other two Wolf Rats. Our monsters together. Melee, and then I guess the Death Globes get left out. We'll put them in the melee infantry. Forward out front, causing some problems for them as well. Sounds good to me.
Ready.
They also may leave the Death Globes back here to just blast away into them as well. These on either side. We'll have Ikshas. We'll lock this other route out. And now the battle begins. We want everyone else kind of moving up to engage with the other group. You're getting sliced apart to start. Fair enough. Pull back into these woods. I don't know that they'll fire up on him, but let's try it. We should be able to dodge some arrows either way. But if we could throw some shurikens back at them. I'm happy to get some extra damage. We still have a minute 22. Yeah, we will send the Skaven slaves, block them, and then just send them in. He's starting to get fired upon, looks like. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sick of his nonsense. He's too quick for you, though. 5D's a dodgeball mastered. What are you gonna do? I mean, he's got a couple hits on him. He lives in the Skaven strongholds and stuff. He's used to getting stabbed randomly in the gut. They're rough places. Try to rush in on that group of Glade Guard. We'll have you turn around and rush in on those Wildwood Raiders. These Skaven slaves are running in to throw their lives away, as they are meant to. Have you all coordinate together on those Deepwood Scouts. Mush up some Dryads. 12 seconds. I don't want to Don't want to waste the opportunity to actually get to give the commands over there, otherwise we're going to get bad targeting. Skaven slaves in there. The wolf rats provided a little bit of distraction for a moment, but not for very long. Skaven slave spears are in. Oh, yeah, give them some death globes.
Nasty things die! Attack! Attack!
There we go.
Pond rat!
Yeah, we don't have to do anything else. We'll just dump the death globes on your head.
Rip slice! The plague monks!
That's the first group already dead.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead and pull back and we'll just let the death globes keep throwing them over the top. Things on this side are going well. Let's smash through that line. You get in on those dryads, we'll have you explode once you're there. And you're in the middle of our units a little bit too much. Pull into the dryads. Wolf rats in the woods. Have them pull through. Just start nom-nomming on someone's legs. You're gonna shoot me back a little bit, but those death globes are doing work. We're just not wanting to bring our troops in and have them get annihilated by the death globe bombs. We have stand right on top of one another. That's perfect. Give him another volley. They're just gonna keep doing it. That is gnarly.
We know no fear.
One more.
Drive them back. We are the
Oh yeah, there's nothing to do but die. They've moved on into extras because they'd like try to kill some of our own as well.
Yes.
Yeah, now we're just gonna hang back. We'll bring the wolf rats over to help out on this side. Go ahead and explode there. A douche. 2 units, go ahead and take a nap. Rats are blasting through those dryads. We still have to work on them. Go ahead and give the skooma over to our big boy there who's rampaging out. Sorry, tree people. Didn't stand a chance. We'll have both of the rats that are coming in, the wolf ones, go nom-nom on some trees. And that's the victory. Just a sheer pile of bodies over here. They all walked in apparently one spot, and death globes like that kind of stuff. Alright, after that victory, I've decided we have a disturbing lack of death globe bombs in our army. That got 531 kills. Yeah, they were in a perfect position, but still, that's pretty impressive. We gained 10 food from that. Surprisingly, we were able to gain anything usable at all. We will go ahead and occupy at tier 4. Now I'll take it up to tier 3. Still pretty good. Need some World's Edge armor. Many suits of Dwarven Gromril have fallen into the clutches of the Skaven. They are remade to Ratmen's liking. Oh. Gromril Skaven.
Master Assassin.
For our silent one here, he'll start working down towards his quartermaster and renowned and feared. So let's give him either looter. Now we'll go ahead and go for corruptor. Single point in that should unlock Draftmaster. See if his hero guide any point. I think he has the heroes. We do need to give him some more soldiers, though, that are actually elite. I am currently retrofitting Snicket's army, though, so that's going to have to wait.
Master Assassin.
Gnome, we will throw in some walls, and then the arcane generators, and... Do we want the Taskmaster's platform, or do we want to go ahead and wait on that one? I think we'll grab it, and then we will put in the growth building here once we claim Doltenbach. A lot of heroes surrounding Valdorf.
I will not obey.
We will go ahead and speak with our vampire friends. We could have probably just double tapped on them in the map.
Welcome. Sit by my side, and let us discuss mutually beneficial matters.
I don't really want to sit next to you, but we can talk about stuff. Do you have anything that I want?
It is night.
You have part of Sterling. Okay, so let's remember what I was coming in here for. We are giving you Fildorf. I really don't want any settlements in return. You just give me Fildorf for some cash. 5k? That works. That'll work. And then we can use that money to continue to raid the Deathmaster's army.
Deathmaster Snitch.
We'll get rid of both of these Skaven slaves.
I bring pain.
Unnecessary. We will replace them. Sadly not with Death Runners. But I will grab some Gutter Runners of Poison. Got our Death Globes. I could use our Poison Wind Globes. I could use one more of those. We may end up removing some of these Rat Ogres. You guys have Charge Bonus. You guys have Weeping Blade and Instability. This one is the least important. But let's do it here once we have actually some space and globals. We're not taking any free damage if we get attacked. I don't think Throg is going to try anything, but you never know. I think that is finally the turn. Rickage can move.
Address me as Cielo.
We're going to have him come over to Karak Raziak. Ungrim is hanging out as well, and he's all ready to go. He's going to have probably a pretty potent force. This army of Skaven slaves is not going to be ready. I see no real need to actually give him anything better, though. You either win or you are extinguished. That's the way. Let's see if he actually is up for a fight. We'll go ahead and teleport on over in the underway. We can come right on back, no problem. We'll raid the walls of Vitvio. Dark Flag has 4 turns for upgrading. Into our provincial screen here. Lidsberg needs walls. I believe that's going to do it for our gold. The Empire is huge. Play starting to claim most of the Chaos Waste as well. If the armies of Order won't do it, we might as well. We will not move any of our heroes. We're about to have a rebellion about the Bloodfire Falls. Fair enough. Fight anywhere you want. We'll kick you in the knees.
Enemy rat will stick so nasty paws to mouth.
Throt's all about it. He knows. He would like a peace treaty. See, I'm actually fine with that after we crush you. So peace is through death. My ally has been attacked by the creeping death. Why would you do this? Rebellion kicks in. How bad is it? We can't even see them. They're over here attacking the Howling Citadel. Karak Hadrin has confederated with Karak Azul, and an outpost gets built. Nuln is besieged, and Norman is a disciplinarian. 1 Help It, 2 Red Ogres, 1 Brood Horror, and 4 Skaven Slave Spears in that bit of growth bat. Kane is also now resting.
All hail, horned rat.
Right, well, let's start jumping on home. We will first launch ourselves to Port of Secrets. Norman can start working on the Howling Citadel next.
Master Engineer.
Just enough, we have 12. I want to get him another unit of Blood Knights. Can't quite reach. I'm happy to go in the underway, because if we get intercepted, chances are we'll win with the rattling guns we have, so try it.
What fool dares touch me?
Me.
Plan
The thickest.
Master Engineer.
Go ahead and attack the Writhing Fortress while you go ahead and move on the Bleeding Spire. Multitasking may break the game. Gonna give us a valiant defeat. We will continue that siege. I will let them come out to me. Red decided to stop moving. Fair enough.
Craven tail.
Gotta spin some of this mutagen as well. Wretches is going to be a decisive victory. We will hand that one him on the auto-resolve platter. We will sack the settlement. Is the Bleeding Spire one we want? But I guess it all is one we want eventually. Yes, it is. Alright, Tretch, your new home. Don't worry about that. It's fine. Drop that up to tier 2 then. Murs steal everything. There's not even anything good here. We should have gone elsewhere. We'll go ahead and grab the triangulation for extra missile strength. His army is fine. I mean, how much attrition are you taking?
Yes!
Really none. We'll act like we're building up towers at least. So we'll build one. You don't really have any foot soldiers at all. Just the one. A lot of Chosen. Unfortunately for them, Chosen are also not bulletproof. Minimar, what are you doing? Yeah, they have trespassed, haven't they? They would get killed by... Oh, they're over here. You lied to me.
Tempt me not.
Well, I don't plan on tempting you with anything other than your life to leave your body. Keep on moving. We'll grab Throt, see if there's anything else to get up to, and then we'll probably go ahead and end the episode here. Karlach here, and it needs to fall. Do I have to go ahead and attack them? Sure do. Alright, we know we're going to start the next battle off with. Throt is going to be bringing down Karlach here, and we are closing in on the end of this campaign. Little by little, we just have to bring down the Fools of Clan Scryer, and I will happily chime jump to where we have confederated up with Clan Moors, but for now, I've been out of time for today. I've been Space Wizard of War. Remember to leave a like for the like god, and a sub for the sub throne, and I will see you on the next one.